So I'm really excited about today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about the creator economy and how you can make money and create passive income in the creator economy. So what is the creator economy? Back in the old days, there were like three networks: NBC, CBS, and I don't know, I think there was one more. So when you turned on the TV in the 50s, you had three channels that you could watch. So if you were a creator, you had to get hired by one of those big conglomerates, create content for them, and that was the only way that you could get paid. You had to work for somebody else. So what I'm about to talk to you about today, I'm excited about because it wasn't an option when I was younger. So for all you young folks out there, I'm really excited about you because there's this whole FIRE movement going on, which is financial independence, retire early, and people are starting to realize that there is another way other than the 40-40-40 plan. You work 40 hours a week for 40 years and hopefully you retire at 40% of your income.
That sounds great. Where do I sign up for that?
That's not the way it is anymore. You can work really hard, and because of the exponential growth that can take off online, you can create exponential income and you can retire early. And the really cool thing about it is there are only two tools that you need, and most people already have them. If you're going to do blogging, if you're going to be creating content that's written word, you probably need a computer because it's just a whole lot easier. And then the other tool that you can use is your phone, and most everybody has a smartphone. Even in third world countries, people have a smartphone. So you already have the tools that you need. You don't have to get big expensive cameras like you did in the old days. A lot of people, they get excited, they go buy expensive cameras. I make all of my videos on a phone. I'm old school. My kids are always telling me, "Dad, you need to get a new phone." I work at a school. They tell me, "When are you going to get a new phone?" The staff makes fun of me because I have an old phone. Guess what? My phone records in HD or 4K, whatever it's called. I can edit on my phone, I could take phone calls, and I could text. What else do you need? Oh, and a little $8 microphone. That's all you need to make content. I'm all about profits, right? I don't need a new phone if I don't need a new phone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the first thing I want to talk about is blogging. I did a lot of blogging. And the fact is, blogging is really, really hard. If you get big enough, you can get ads on your blog. You can make some money that way. But to really make good money, you have to get about 50,000 views a month off your blog. And it's possible, but it's really hard because you have companies out there that are just pumping out content. Content. They have writers, they have teams, they might be putting out 10 articles a day, and here you are trying to write and keep up with them. And then there's all kinds of SEO stuff you have to know, keywords, the speed of your site, how many backlinks you have. And you know, if you're a conglomerate like the New York Times and you put out an article, you're automatically going to get thousands of backlinks, and that's what you're trying to compete with. So I highly recommend not to make blogging your first source of income or your main source of income. But in the creator economy, if that's your passion, you can do it. What I recommend is going a different route. I got into this by accident. I created a YouTube channel to support my blog, and it quickly surpassed my blog in views and all that kind of stuff, income, everything. So I now focus on YouTube. There's also social media. There's things like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I don't know, what else am I forgetting? There's some other ones, I'm sure. But if you can create content online and put it out and add value to the world, you can make an income doing it. And if you do it long enough and you do it good enough, anybody can make an income that surpasses their full-time job. And the reason is because a full-time job, you get paid by the hour or you get a salary. Or even if you get commissions, it's not exponential. It can't grow without you. It can't grow beyond you. You know, you can only make so many sales. Even if you made 10 sales a day traditionally, even if you got to 100 sales a day, online you could get to 1,000 sales a day because it can grow exponentially. But I want to take a moment to just encourage you. If you're watching this video and you're thinking maybe I could be part of the creator economy, you can. I'm an old guy and I don't look that good. And all I have is a cheap old iPhone. And I make it happen and I'm making money. So if I can do it, you can do it. You just have to take consistent action and learn as you go. The learning happens in taking action. Now, there's a couple things you want to think about though. When you're creating content or when you launch into creating content, there's two things you got to think about, and it's your priority. Do you want to make money or do you want to be famous? Different platforms, like the platforms I mentioned before, they're going to lend themselves to different things, and some platforms are actually harder to monetize. So don't just jump into a platform like TikTok and think, oh, I can grow really fast. I can get 100,000 subscribers on TikTok. The thing is, are those subscribers? Are you going to be able to convert them into income? If you get 10 million followers or viewers or subscribers or whatever it is, and you can't convert it into income, what are you doing it for? Unless you're doing it for fame and you really just want to get brand deals and have companies pay you to, promote their stuff. The reason I'm part of the creator economy is I don't want to work for someone else. If you build your business solely on brand deals, and that's where the majority of your money comes from, at some point, those brands are going to get a little bolder and say, hey, we're writing you a big enough check. We want you to say the things that we want you to say or do the things that we want you to do, and you're always going to be in sales mode. I want automated income. I want passive income. I don't want to work for somebody else. I don't want to leave my job just to work for a different conglomerate. So I want you to think about that. On top of that, fame doesn't appeal to me at all because I'm an introvert. I could care less if anybody knows who I am and what I do. If they're watching my videos, I'm getting views and I'm getting some passive income. That's what I'm going for. I really don't even want fame. It would be a nightmare to me if I walked down the street and somebody said, oh, I know you. I've seen you on YouTube. I don't want that. That's not why I'm doing these videos. And in fact, that kind of led me to not want to do videos in the beginning. But so far, that's never happened to me. If I get to that point, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I guess my point is, don't let being an introvert stop you from creating income that could take you out of your job or can provide just extra income for you. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. They have credit card debt. They're trying to just make things work financially. And so an extra $500 to $1,000 can make a huge difference in most people's lives. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Go out there, start being part of the creator economy, and just see what you can make happen, because when you die, you do not want to have any regrets. If you're young listening to this, I still got, hopefully a good amount of time on my life, but I'm getting older. And the older I get, the more I realize that regrets, they pile up, I don't want to get to old age and think, man, I wish I would have given this a shot. I wish I would have done that. Because failure is a part of life. You're going to fail no matter what. You might as well go out there and try to build an empire and try to build something that you can pass on to your kids. And to me, what I've found is YouTube is the best way to make income because, number one, they pay you in AdSense as you get views. Number two, there's so many people starting to watch YouTube. People consume content, and really Netflix, Hulu, cable TV, they just can't keep up. Most people sit on their butt and consume content instead of create content. You can be a consumer or you can be a creator. So I encourage you to think about trying to create content on YouTube. You don't even have to be on video like I am right now. There's ways to do it where they're called faceless channels. You don't even have your face, but you're still creating content and you're still getting paid as a content creator. So I'm going to assume that if you're watching this video, that fame is not something you're worried about. You actually want to make money. You're an entrepreneur. You're into entrepreneurship, passive income, all that kind of stuff. So if that's the case, again, lean into YouTube. There's so many ways to make money on YouTube, and I've made a couple videos about them, so I'm not going to go into all of those options now. But it's not just ad revenue. There's so many other ways, like affiliate marketing, stacked affiliate marketing, Patreon, all that kind of stuff. If that's something that interests you, watch one of my other videos.